In today's video tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate a really cute cake that would be perfect for cookouts, and it will feature a really tall buttercream cheeseburger. Okay, so I am going to be working with a 6-inch double barrel cake, and I have all of my colors tinted already. I'll just explain those as I go. But what we're going to start out with is the bun, the bottom bun for our really tall hamburger or cheeseburger. And this is just some brown coloring gel mixed with a little bit of yellow. And I got this shade. And as you can see, I'm just using a disposable piping bag with the tip snipped away. And I'm just going to go along the bottom of the cake to make our bottom bun. Okay, and then we're going to go in with our hamburger layer next, which is just some dark brown. I'll just pipe that on, kind of thick. And we'll come back and give it a little more texture once it's sort of crusted over a little bit. Okay, so next I'm going to do some cheese, and I just have some orange fondant, and I'm just going to cut off just some small thin triangles, just as if just a little bit of the cheese is showing. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to push it right on top. And maybe one more. Okay, you can always go back and add more if you want to. And so now we're going to do a tomato layer, which again is our red buttercream. And you could do one solid line all the way across, or you could do a couple. Let's see. Okay, the fun layer is the lettuce, because we can use a little ruffle tip. So I'm going to use a 104 tip. This is sort of a lime green color that I'm using. It's Americolor Electric Green. So we're just going to go in with the fat side of our teardrop shaped tip, touching the cake, or almost touching the cake. And then we'll just go up and down. And you can just do a continuous ruffle, or you can have breaks if you want to do that. I might do one more. Okay. And now we're going to do another little bun layer. So this one is just sort of just a straight thick line. Bring it out a little bit. Yeah, every now and then just take a step back, make sure that everything is as wide as you like, and it's really easy to go back and correct if you need to. Okay, so now that we have our bread layer, we're going to start again with our burger. If this all works out right, I think we're going to have 3 hamburgers, but you'll just adjust to the size of your cake. The height of the cake that you're working on. Okay. Then tomato. Whoops. My tip went a little bit too far into the cake, so let me see if I can fix that. lettuce comes next. And we have one last little round to go. So we're gonna add one more bun. Before the top bun, we have one more little straight bun. Okay. And let me go ahead and do the bun. And try to bring it a little bit on top. Okay, so here is our cheeseburger. I wanted to mention, after I had finished, I realized that we had forgotten the tomato layer, so I just piped just a little bit of red right underneath the lettuce. I don't think that we need to take it all the way across to get the feel for it, and really I didn't have space for it anyway, so I think that's a good fix, and I just wanted to for you to keep that in mind in case you run out of height for your cake. With any of these layers, you can just kind of sneak in a little piece of that piping here and there, and it will look right. Okay, so now I'm just going in and adding the extra details, the mustard and ketchup and mayo. So I'm just doing little dots of color here and there. And I think it just makes it a little bit more kind of fun and realistic. Okay. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to mention is that you can go in with a toothpick and just add a little bit of texture to the hamburger. I think it's nice to have it a little bit textured instead of such a smooth look. Okay, so now I have a piping bag fitted with a tip 3, and I'm just piping on little sesame seeds as an optional step. So almost like for piping a little shell or bead in a bead border. I'm just doing a little teardrop shape. And just pipe however many you want. Okay, so our hamburger or cheeseburger now is finished. I think it looks really fun. And now we're just gonna add some details, just optional, but I think that they cuten it up even more. So one of the things we're adding is this. I have these liners that I got just at a party shop. And I've just cut my squares in half, and then I just cut out a notch that will fit right beneath the cake. So this is what I'm doing. Just kind of gives it more of a cookout feel. Okay, and then I'm also gonna add one of these little party picks to the top, just because sometimes cheeseburgers or hamburgers will have a little pick on top just to add a little more color and height. And so this I also got just at Party City. And so that's an optional step, but I think it's fun. So we're gonna do that. And then as a final touch, we're gonna add some potato chips to the base of the cake. So just think about little extra details or accents that would be fun and sort of go along with the cookout theme. Okay, so our cake is finished. I love how this cheeseburger cake turned out. And as you saw, it was really easy to create. Would be perfect for cookouts or summertime birthdays. So I hope you'll give it a try. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.